I just wonder whether the boys have got that defeat out of the system today.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always nice to come back and start training after a loss. So, yeah, disappointing start to the tournament, but we all understand now we have to win both games coming up, and we're up for it.
Was there a lot of hurt because it was England? I mean, the old enemy, start of a big summer in this country. Does it make it extra painful when it's England?
Yeah, we're sick of losing to England for sure. Obviously, they beat us 4-0 last time we were here. So, I mean, any loss hurts. But yeah, that one does hurt. We're sick of losing to them. So, but we're up for the challenge. Understanding we've got to win both games, and we're ready for it.
How big a challenge is New Zealand, bearing in mind their form against England in the one-day series, and also they won yesterday against Sri Lanka?
Yeah, that's the thing with this tournament. Everyone, that you play is going to be really tough. So New Zealand are in terrific form. We understand that. So as I said, we're up for the challenge. We're ready to go. So we'll back our team for sure.
You didn't get many glowing reports in the British press today, and some writers accuse you of a bit of a lack of fight. That's what they wrote. What's your reaction to that?
Anytime we play for Australia, we're going out to do our best and try our hardest for sure. So we don't feel that within our team. We're really up for it. We go out there every time we walk out on the field for Australia. We're ready to win. So we're up for the challenge for sure. We've got plenty of fight in us.
You wouldn't expect any favours from the English press, but they were basically saying that you expect Australians to be chippy and belligerent and fighting, but it was a defeat which seemed to be sort of hollow, really, in a sense.
Yeah, it didn't feel like that on the field. We were definitely up for the challenge. We were up and about in the field. I thought we fielded really well. We bowled really well. We just didn't execute quite like we wanted to do at the end with the ball and with the bat. So it definitely didn't feel like that to us on the field. Is that the first you're saying? Is the first I've heard. I haven't read the papers, obviously. So that definitely didn't feel like that on the field for us.
Were you surprised that England managed to get more out of the wicket than you did? I'm thinking particularly of the reverse swing later on in the day.
I don't think it was a surprise. The wicket square was dry. We got a little bit of reverse, but Mitchell Johnson swung the ball away a little bit. So it certainly wasn't a surprise that they got the ball going reverse. They've got very skillful bowlers to do that. It's something that we can obviously learn and watch what they did, and hopefully we can get the ball going reverse this game.
Was it a question of the England bowlers knowing perhaps the conditions a little bit better than you?
Yeah, maybe they summed the pitch up a little bit. They bowled a lot more cross seam, I think, early. As soon as they realised it wasn't swinging, and they got rid of their slip straight away. So they identified after their batting innings that the wicket might have been a little bit slow, and yeah, they used the reverse swing really well.
In one of the papers, I think Derek Pringle, a former England player, said that the way Bopara particularly shines the ball gives that England players a bit more of an edge when it comes to reverse swing. Do you think there's anything in that or not?
Yeah, I didn't really watch too much. I didn't watch what Ravi was shining the ball or anything like that, or whether they threw it to him. I didn't really watch that too much. But yeah, it's definitely something we can learn. If you get the ball reverse swinging both ways, it's difficult coming in the lower order. And if the wicket's like it was last game, it's going to get harder to bat on. So fingers crossed we can have a good start with the bat and the ball and get a win.
There's I think 20-odd games coming up, England and Australia.
Yeah.
It's very dangerous always for English to write off the Australians. So what would be your sort of reply to people who are thinking this is perhaps not the best Australian side they've seen?
We think we'll just wait and see. We've got a very good team, in this tournament and Ashes, so we'll just wait and see.
And what about the squad for the game against New Zealand? Any chance of Michael Clarke being fit?
Hopefully. He's coming along, doing his recovery and stuff like that. So fingers crossed he can play. If not, we've got to find a way to win the games. We're not going to have Pup around forever. So we've got to start winning without him.
He's not here today. Is he still getting sort of medical treatment?
Yeah, he's still getting treatment. Yeah, he's still having treatment in London. So fingers crossed he'll be right. But as I said, if he's not, we've got to find a way to win.
Just one final question. You didn't employ any spinners against England.
Yep.
In retrospect, was that a bit of a mistake, do you think?
Adam Bowe just bowled a few overs there for spin for us, but that's we knew that going into the game. Our warm-up games we didn't play a spinner, so we knew what we were dealing with. I'm not sure if we're going to play a spinner this game, but the wicket slowed up a little bit. But we can use more slower balls. Probably our quicks can use more slower balls and stuff like that, more variation. So whether or not we play a spinner, we'll have to find a way to win on that wicket.
You've obviously got this Pakistani naturalised Australian Fawad Ahmed coming over. I mean, how good is he?
I haven't seen a great deal of him. He's obviously from Victoria, where I'm from, but I've faced him a couple of times in the nets, but I haven't seen a lot of him. He's done really well at first class level, so he's coming over to have a crack with the A stuff, and hopefully he does really well.